Good day. My name is Herman, and we've opened up a UTurn homeless service center. It sounds like a lot, but it is a lot.
Yes.
We've opened the center in February this year, and the hardest to reconcile people with Christ first, but then to reconcile them off the street, reconcile them back to society, economy, family, to live their full purpose, the way God created them. And we are now 4 or 5 months in month 5. And it's incredible to witness and to see what God is doing there. And what an honor to have one of our first pioneers that's pioneering this journey with us. Patrick, welcome here.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr. Rahman.
maybe let's start off with what happened. You went through trials and tribulations and ended up on the street, and things were not going that well. And we'll get to UTurn now. But first, start off with just your own heart and what happened in your life. And we want to share this testimony to encourage others today.
I like that, Mr. Herman. Thank you. You know, if I can say that is a good question, now I'm confident to say it. You know, God is working through. It's not a coincidence for me to went through this program as the way I was before.
Tell
I
us
was
about that.
Yeah,
Tell us about that
the way I
time
was
in your life.
before. I went to a point whereby I was in a cycle of addiction. Cycle of addiction is very hard for it to come out of the cycle of addiction. Because now and then, Mr. Herman, is like things they coming all right. But then all of a sudden, because of the problems, then you go through the cycle, you become sharp, it changes, you go down, it's sharp, you become, but then you're not going anywhere. Hence,
where did you end up? Where did you stay? Have you been on the streets? How did you survive? How did you live? Tell us about a day in your life when you went through this dark time in your life.
Yeah, I like that question. I ended up to the street, and I'm married. I was married 2015. I had a nice house, wife, and 3 children, 3 kids. It was a good life up until 2019, where I lost my job. And then what happened after I lost my job? It happens that something came in my heart that I didn't get the love that I thought maybe I would get. After many years I was with them, and then things they start to change. Then I ended up in a street. I was sleeping in a street. So I've been in a sleep like 3 years. Like 3 years I was sleeping in a street. Just this before this program. And then the thing when I was in a street, there is shelters in Pretoria that they are trying to help people that they are homeless.
What was your life on the street? What was the typical day by day life? How did you live? How did you survive?
In a street, all what I was doing, I was working for the addiction, because all the thing that I want to do, I want to get the solution of the thing that is happening inside me. Somebody don't see that, but the thing that was happening inside me. So I was working for that thing to fulfill my addiction, to get myself something like I want to be happy like everyone. But then I don't get that happiness because all I'm doing is drugs.
Yeah.
All I'm doing, I just want to be drunk.
So your focus became to get the drugs and the alcohol.
Drugs. That was my life. That all I'm doing in life, just to get rid of what I'm thinking, my family, my everything, just to get rid of them.
Then it's a downward spiral. It just takes you down further and further down. At this stage, there doesn't seem to be a way
now,
out.
Yeah, I will talk it in this way, because now I already have tools, Mr. Herman. I'll just put it clear. By then, it was the thing that is happening that I'm working for it, but it was not taking it down the way I wanted it. Because immediately when I get a drug, then it's making worse, because immediately when I finish to take that thing, I want it more. So it was a thing that I wanted more and more and more, but it's not helping me, because I still feel that pain inside. Because I want a solution. Myself, I'm doing this because I want a solution. I just want to forget everything. And funny, I didn't want to kill myself. I just want to get rid of the pain that is inside me by taking drugs now and then, more and more and more. But that
And it
didn't
becomes
help
an
me.
obsession. That becomes your focus.
Yeah,
It
the
becomes
focus
a
was only on
dark
drugs.
world of
Yeah, yeah.
lying and manipulating.
And I
And
was doing everything for the
yeah,
drug. I was
yeah,
doing everything. If someone calls me to do, and I can even kill someone just for the drug.
yeah,
The way the spirit of drug is so dangerous. I don't see anything with my eyes. If I can say it to you, yourself, you're not going to understand. But then the spirit of that thing, it's in dark.
yeah,
Really, you forget yourself. You
yeah,
go out of
yeah,
this world. You live your own life in your own world.
yeah,
Because I ended up walking barefoot, walking, eating in the bins.
yeah,
I was eating in the bins, sleeping in a street, open space.
yeah,
For me, a hidden space, it was not safe for
yeah,
me. Where there is a safe space,
yeah.
where there is a shelter nice, I was preferring to sleep just in a tar road. Where the car is passing when I don't see even that I'm not safe. Where the car is passing, I'm just sleeping.
Yeah.
And the car is passing here. It's where I feel I'm safe, to be transparent, so everyone can. That thing, it's very bad
So,
because
Patrick,
um,
hearing that, we've opened up this UTurn Homeless Service Center in February this year. Tell us, when did you join there, and how did it came about that you approached the center and that you joined the center? Tell us about that entry point of coming to the center. How did it work? What happened? I can't wait. Tell me more about
that is amazing, Mr. Herman. That is a nice one. God is working. The hand of God is working. Really, it's working. Cause I was in the midst of truck guys, and then one guy, he just came there. He said, I went to the other place there. They make us to pick up papers in the street. Then they gave us food. The other guys, I was sitting, he was not talking to me. He was talking to the guys, like the guys, they were doing conversation. I was far from them, busy with my stuff. And they are doing papers, and then did they give you money that side? The guy say, no, they don't give you money. They just give you food. The guy say, I know you are crazy. How can you work? The guy, he tried to explain to them. You see the way God is working. The same guy, you know him, Mr. Herman, Vincent. Yeah, Vincent. He was explaining to the guys that what the program, but the guys didn't hear the program. Myself, there was something that I liked about the problem, because I was tired of the life that I was living all this time. I wanted just to try something, and it
So it was
happened.
worthwhile giving it a shot.
Yes,
Then
yes.
you got there. When
I,
did you join the center?
It was February, Mr. Herman.
February already?
Yeah, it was February when I get there.
Yeah.
And then I was with the same guy. He took me in there.
Yeah.
Then really I find the papers. They give me the peep also. They say go and pick up papers. The thing of addiction was still, the culture was still in the system, all that kind. It's amazing to say that I didn't, it's hard to leave what you are used to do. But I entered that place. After, I remember when we go there in the afternoon, then we must go back. We must go back to the street. After I was engaged with the UTurn, when I go back to the street, I was no longer interested on taking any drug to my body. It just happened like that. I was not interested. But
Patrick, now you understand. Now, if you look back, you understand that it was never about just picking up papers. It was about the principle of working, earning a voucher, and then using the voucher as a money system to buy your food and to buy your life there. So if I look at you now, Patrick, it's nothing short of an incredible miracle to see where you are now, and to hear that it was only February that you walk in there barefoot, still addicted to drugs. So tell us about your experience. So we've opened up the safe space where you slept in a safe space environment only from March. But tell us about this journey. You already now a phase 2 client, but let's start with the early days, the beginning. Take us through the steps of transformation and what you've experienced there, and how how did this program, this U-turn, it's a true U-turn that you've made. How did that transform your life? Tell us about that.
What I can say, this U10, I was saying to myself that this U10 thing is more than a church. It's more than this rehabilitation thing, because it's quite different. What happened to my life when I engaged with the U10? Then I started, before the safe space, already I was telling myself that, no, I don't want to do this. How can it happen that I just leave a thing like that? Remember all the sessions that you are doing, some of us, we didn't know anything about the Bible thing. We didn't know anything about gospel. Like, really, it was blank to us. But then there we eat gospel in the morning, in the day we sleep with the gospel. And always the teachers, we have teachers there. Always the teachers, when they tell us, read this thing, read this thing, read this thing. I think through reading of that thing, it's where I pick up most of for me to open my eyes. And the nice about it, Mr. Herman, you see the thing that was making me very sad, the thing that was making me to do all these things, it was the pain inside that I can't explain. Yeah. But then when I engage with this thing, I managed to take off that pain, that deep pain. So to become myself now, I don't need anything for now to make myself happy. The joy that I get in U10 and with the friends there, with the friends.
So we can say that you've discovered something about yourself.
Yes,
you've discovered
yes.
that you are worthy, that your identity is who Christ says you are. Because while you're on the street, I believe there's a lot of lies that the enemy comes with. You're not worthy. You're dirty. You will not make it. And isn't that the most amazing thing that you can learn from the Word of God, is that you are worthy.
Yeah,
you are created with purpose, and you've started discovering your purpose and your identity. It sounds like that was part of the building blocks of your transformation.
Yes, Mr. Herman. It's like I took off the blanket. I was wearing a blanket. Yeah. So when I'm in U10 now, that thing, I took it out. I don't know how that does it comes out, but it comes out itself. Then I started to see, and I started to realize that in life I'm somebody. I'm very important. I got things that I have to do. I kept lots of jobs that I must do in this life. Not only focusing on that pain that was doing me to do all those things, because I wanted to get the solution.
And your personal journey and walking with the Lord in a different way, discovering more things. Maybe just share a little bit of your transformation spiritually. What happened in your life there, and where are you now spiritually, and what did it mean to you in these few months?
Thank you. I've really excelled with spiritually. I really went up with spiritually. You know the nice thing about them all now, you see this thing of spiritually, it was like something I just hear with my ears, that there is a spiritual thing. Because the way I grew up myself, especially in our culture, we normally using the traditional stuff. But then this spiritual thing, I couldn't believe that. How can this Bible then it pick up spiritual? Then something can speak up spiritual. People, they are professing of all of those things. I didn't have believe with that thing. But since I started with these Bible stories, I'm reading scriptures every day. I'm sleeping with scriptures. I'm going through things. Then I'm becoming more interested, up to the point today I'm saying to you, I know the Spirit when He's talking to me. I know the good Spirit when He's talking to me. I have the joy that I have now is that really there is God. There is God.
Discovering that the Word is God Himself.
The Word is God.
And as we eat the bread of life, the Word, it transformed us, and it becomes our lifestyle. We start living the Word.
Yes.
You have progressed now through to phase 2. Phase 2 is all about recovery, more than just rehabilitation, because rehabilitation can help you to come clean. But if you are clean, you're not necessarily recovered. Early days still, but just tell us about the excitement, and you're part of a group of 40 now that progress to phase 2. And tell us about what is that doing in your life.
The way you're saying that rehabilitation, it's the thing that you can go through it, then maybe you come out of the addiction. But then the thing, when you fall now, again, the evil spirit, when it comes back, it will be worse on you, and it's easy for you to come back. I mean, since I hear, even if we can check the rate of the people from rehabilitation, it
High
went
relapse rate.
exactly. So this recovery one, really, it's a good tool for me. I'm always saying that if I had these tools before in my life, I was not going to lose
Yeah.
all the things that I used to lose.
Yeah.
Anyway, this recovery that we are busy with,
Yeah.
it's a transforming, and it's a recovering of all the things that I've lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, through
Yes.
the Spirit of God.
Complete
Yeah.
restoration.
Yes,
Building
complete.
one block at a time, one step at a
Yes,
time,
yes,
rebuilding your life.
rebuilding
And
our
you have
life.
hope now. You see there's a future, and there truly is an effective pathway out of homelessness. And you are
Yes,
walking it. You're actually far down the line with that.
yes,
And I
yes.
salute you for that.
Thank you,
If
Mr. Rahman.
you can share something to encourage others, there might be people listening to this or seeing this podcast and also struggling. It might not be addiction. They might not be on street. It might be something else. Through I can see you are filled with hope and joy and compassion for the Lord. And I think
Yeah,
no true transformation can be sustainable without the foundation of Jesus.
it's
But
true.
if you can give a few words of encouragement to those out there that feel transformation is what their next step is, just give a few words of
Yeah, because
encouragement.
what I like with your heart now is the thing that you don't want you don't just want to help us with the basic needs. You want us to recover the way we are doing uh, at UTurn. So what I can encourage someone maybe is watching now, like really, if if you think you're not going to make it, then you need something like more than a church, or something that like it happens to me. As I'm saying, I didn't know anything about the Bible. I didn't know anything about God. I was walking in the dark. But the time that I came to UTurn, they opened my eyes. They taught me lots of things. They taught me the transformation that I got in UTurn. It's more than anything. So I'm lost.
So there is hope. What I'm
Yeah, there
hearing
is
is
a
there's hope, and you have just to start. And we need one another. We need a structure. We need system. We need people to help us through that. I always say it's a pathway out of homelessness, but you have to walk it yourself. Somebody else cannot walk it for you. But it's nice having people alongside you, guiding you through this. And we at UTurn, the hardest to love people off the street, the hardest to build and create the effective pathway out of homelessness. There is a way out. God wants you to walk that road, and one step at a time, one baby step at a time. And you are so welcome. If you know somebody that needs guidance and can benefit from the program, point them, direct them to us. If you want to be part of this, it's an amazing 4-phase journey. It's a therapeutical based program. It's a holistic therapeutical model, and it's baby steps from helping with basic needs, focusing on change readiness, getting them to a recovery program. And the beautiful thing that's yet to come for phase 3 is when you are done with the recovery is to have an on-job training phase. We still have continuing with the therapeutical model and still working on personal development and really just develop you in all aspects of life. And then we release you in the open market when you graduate from the program. So it's an incredible journey. There is hope. There is a way out. And if you want to come and help us, come. We are 80 Bosman Street in Pretoria CBD. You can also contact me on 082 556 5591. Make contact. Come see what we are doing there. Come join us. Come partner with us. Come collaborate with us. Come offer your help. Most of all, come spend time. Come listen to the stories. Come engage with it. And come and join us. Make us hands strong there. Awesome. Thank you for this wonderful time.
Thank
And
you, Mr.
we
Rahman.
pray God's blessing and His favor upon you. And we are
Yes.
proud of you. Keep going. Keep going.
Thank you,
And
Mr.
keep
Rahman.
encouraging those that's behind you and that you can pull them up to walk in your footsteps as we follow Jesus.
And the nice thing about it, on the weekends we get free time. So to show that really you are out of you, or you have transformed your life, we get the freedom. On our freedom now, because we've realized that you can live without money. We thank you for the voucher earning. We didn't understand when we start that. How are we going to live with these voucher things? How are we going to
Now it
buy
makes
our?
sense.
Now it makes really sense. Now we are about to the stage that we are ready now. Because it was a time when we go one-on-one, where before we complete our first one,
Yeah.
we go one-on-one session.
Yeah.
Then on one-on-one, they ask us, how can we help? What us you want us to help you?
Yeah.
And the question is simple. Then on us, obviously, I wanted to say, no, I want a job now. I need money now. I'm tired of living this life without money.
Yeah.
But myself on the stage, it's whereby I get to see that, no, I don't need job now.
Yeah.
I said, Mr. Herman, I don't need job now. I just need more of this one.
What I'm
Give
hearing,
me more vouchers now.
what I'm hearing,
Then,
Patrick,
yeah.
is that patience is important.
Patient
and
is
walking
very,
this
yeah,
way.
you taught
And
us a patient. That is
endure
nice.
to the end, and at the right time, God will accelerate you. And
Now
you
we
will be
even
the
feel pain
independent.
that if we're going up on phase 3, then we must start with money. Now we must come out of your eyes. Now we don't want to do that.
Bless you
We
so
love you,
much on
Mr.
this
Man.
journey.
We
Thank
love you.
you.
Yes.